Hi, my name is Sarah, and today I'll be presenting on what is self-concept. There are many definitions of self-concept. However, I'll be looking at only one. According to Neil 2005, self-concept is an overall idea we have about who we are physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, and in terms of any other aspects that makes up who we are. So you can say that basically self-concept is about asking the question, who are you and what makes you you? If you look at this boy here, if you ask him, he will answer, I'm a good friend, I'm a brother, I'm a kind-hearted person, and also I'm an athlete. However, if you look at all of these are all the positive side. When you talk about self-concept, there's a range from very positive to very negative. So when you are looking at the negative side, you're actually looking at your failure, your mistakes, and your doubts in belief. So you ask questions like, am I capable to do this? Can I pronounce this better? Or am I worthy being here? There are several characteristics of self-concept. So we'll be looking at one by one. The first one is it displays uniquely with each person. Well, every one of us is different. Not one of us is me. Biologically the same. Even though if you are a twin, you still have different DNAs. So with each person being unique, each person having given self-concept. And as teacher myself, I need to develop this self-concept and encourage them to seek out the potential. Be brave. If they think of the self-concept, I'm able to present this. So I should let my students do this. And as I said before, it varies from very positive to very negative. Now the variation of positive to negative within the scales is due to our interactions in time with who we interact with and the progression of time as we grow up. Now it is said that how self-concept affects is of how the relationship between one is much closer to you. And self-concept also carries emotional, intellectual, and functional dimension. So self-concept is not just about I can do this and I can do that. It's also about emotion. It also carries emotion, meaning do I think I can do this? I mean, nah, I'm not worthy. So the functional dimension is what is my role in this family? So similarly, it changes within the context, meaning if you're at school, your self-concept may be different from at home. So as teachers, when we see that our students' self-concepts are very low, we should provide positive feedbacks and give encouragement for students to engage themselves within the class so that their self-concept are reflected within the class activities and the participation. And also self-concept changes over time, meaning that there is a gradual changes, but doesn't mean you don't change though, that your perspective of your self-concept is just the same. It changes over time when you interact with your peers, or you undergo specific experiences, and teachers can help students to change this over time by letting students to engage in different activities, call out their name, and try out new things. So it also influences the individual life. Of course it does. For example, if you think that you're a failure, you're afraid of make failures and mistakes, so you're not a type of person that are able to challenge oneself, and you just like being in your comfort zone. So these are all the characteristics of self-concept. So moving on, we look at the component of self-concept. So there are 4 components of self-concept. Self-concept is being the middle, and then there are 4 little small components. So the first one is self-identity. So self-identity is the sense of what we set as a person apart from each other. So this may include your individual names, your gender, your ethnicity. So this talks about your background, who you are. Are you the eldest child, the youngest child? Are you a female or male? All of these affects the component within self-concept. Now, being teachers should also see identities behind their students. So in order to do so, teachers should learn about their students, engage within the students, knowing their personal traits. Then only then you can see each person apart, even though they're from the same cultural background, but how they are grown up within their family itself is also a culture. Okay, next is the body image. So a body image is an attitude about one's physical attributes and characteristics, appearance, and performance. So if those having big bulky bodies, they think, I'm big but I'm weak, or I'm small but I'm strong. Mostly in my class, students who have bigger bodies, they're ashamed of themselves because they think that they're big, and those who are small and agile are active. They see themselves bigger than who they are. So this is the positive kind. So the next component is self-esteem. So self-esteem is a judgment of personal performance compared with self-ideal. So it's the confidence in one's own worth or ability. So it's about your confidence level. How confident are you when you face certain challenges in life? Or how confident are you to reflect yourself truly when you are in a certain situation. So of course that when you were younger, your self-esteem was very high because you didn't mind of expressing yourself freely. But as you grow older and learning the norms of informality, these self-esteems tend to get lower. But you can enhance and improve your self-esteem by developing responsibilities in life. Okay, the next one is role performance. So this is a set of expected behavior determined by familiar, culture, and social norms. So within the family itself, we also have our parents wanting us to be this and that, and our teachers demanding us to behave in a certain manner. So our self-concept is also contributes to these aspects. So by seeing this, how to enhance the self-concept within the students, for instance in class, rather than just a teacher giving out certain instructions for students to follow, or certain instructions or rules for the students to follow, teachers can ask students' opinions of what are the rules suitable for the class. So we are engaging their opinion and respecting their views within the social norms, so that they know that they have responsibility within that society itself or culture. Okay, so that was all about self-concept. So self-concept is basically how you see yourself. Who are you? How you depict yourself towards others, and are you afraid of doing so? So by listening to this, I hope you understand about self-concept and how to improve it. So thank you for lending me your ear.